Alright guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay Will. So you've heard me reference these two phones right here, but you've never seen me show them on camera together. So here they are. This is the red iPhone 7 Plus, and this is the red Xiaomi Mi A1. So on video you can see that they're close in red, but they're not entirely the same color red. The iPhone 7 Plus is a deeper red, and the Xiaomi Mi A1 is a brighter red. Now these phones obviously look a little similar, but the iPhone 7 Plus has a bigger camera hump, and then the dual LED tone flash is on the left side over here. This also has a fingerprint reader on the back. Now, putting these like this, you can see the iPhone 7 Plus is actually a lot bigger. The Xiaomi Mi A1 is narrower and shorter. Yeah, it's not as wide, and it's actually shorter as well. And this is just a hardware portion of this video. I'm actually going to show you the camera difference as well. Now, it got a little late, so I couldn't shoot the videos in the daytime like I wanted to. However, I can still do some camera footage here in the office. It's pretty bright in here, so I'll be able to give you some kind of reference on how it is. Now, obviously, this has a fingerprint reader on the front, and this is actually red on the front. And I really wish Apple would have done a black front. That would have been really, really sweet. But they didn't, and that's just what it is. So here they are on the front. You can see that the cameras are in different spots. You can see the proximity sensors. You can see everything. It's just on the rear is where they really look kind of similar. But you can see the Xiaomi Mi A1 has a headphone jack and an IR blaster. But the iPhone 7 Plus is a lot wider. And this is just really to give you a look at the hardware and the color difference. And so you can see again, on video, you might think that they might look a little close. But the iPhone is a different color red. It's a darker red, and this is a little bit more like strawberry. And this is more candy apple. No pun intended, apple. Yeah, this is more of a candy apple, and this is kind of like a strawberry. So that is the device, and I just put lotion on, that's why it's kind of got a bunch of fingerprints on it, but these normally live in cases, so I can put the cases back on now. I can't find my case for this one. Somewhere around here. It's a black case that looks like this. This one was actually was on my iPhone 8 Plus. But let's get to the cameras on these things, and let's see what the difference is. So I'm going to shoot some photos of things around the office here, and just pop them up for you, and then I'll do a video for each one, front and rear. And you tell me what you think. This is the 256 gig, so this is pretty much $1,000 versus $200, $209. So $1,000 and then $200. So you tell me what the difference is in camera quality, and let's get this video rolling. All right, guys, here's both cameras side by side. This is the iPhone 7 Plus over here, and this is the Xiaomi Mi A1's front camera. Now, audio is definitely going to be different on both of these. The iPhones don't have very good audio, it appears, in a lot of situations. So I'm just kind of moving about, let you see how the phones do in this setting. Both of these phones do have portrait mode on the back, so I'm going to for sure take some photos portrait mode. And I'll take some photos of the phones I have on my desk right there. And then let's get to the rear cameras. Here are the rear cameras for the Xiaomi Mi A1 and the iPhone 7 Plus. So these phones may look alike, but they perform completely different. So what'd you think, guys? How well did the Xiaomi Mi A1 do against the iPhone 7 Plus? Now, in my personal opinion, I think the iPhone 7 Plus took better photos in this setting. And again, I'll give you another video where it's daylight outside and it's sunshine, or just in daylight. I'll give you some situations like that. But this is a pretty low light situation with one studio light and then some LEDs going. But it looked as though the iPhone 7 Plus took a little bit, the photos were a little bit more crisp from what I can see. It had a little bit more detail. Also, the Xiaomi Mi A1 has a closer field of view. Like I did some 2x zoom ones, but it just didn't look right on either phone. But nonetheless, the iPhone photos looked a little bit more crisp. Portrait mode looked a little bit more colorful and crisp on the iPhone 7 Plus. But where the Xiaomi Mi A1 shined better to me is actually video. I think the video on the Xiaomi Mi A1 was really good compared to the iPhone 7 Plus. And the iPhone 7 Plus has really good cameras. So, but you be the judge. Again, those phones may look alike, but they definitely don't perform the same. And there's a huge price difference in between the two. One is pretty much 5 times, or at the low end, 4 times the cost of the other. I didn't want to do hardware, or excuse me, software, because that's totally subjective too. But you might hate Android, or you might hate iOS, and so that's kind of pointless for me to do. I can tell you that they both perform well. So that's just a quick video from your man Jay Will. iPhone 7 Plus red versus the Xiaomi Mi A1 red. What do you guys think? Leave a comment down below. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.